ladies, now that you have had a sneak peek at some of our Lottie Bell garments, we want to talk fit. Part of our Lottie Bell philosophy is to inform and educate on everything woman. A good fit makes you more comfortable throughout the day. Do you ever feel like after you lift and adjust, you're ready to start your day? Well, we put together a little demo for you on how to lift and adjust for our Lottie Bell bras. Make sure to try this technique when you try them on. We promise the adjustment is easy and you will feel super comfortable. All right. Hi everyone, thank you for coming tonight. I'm Heidi Alvarez. I'm the founder of Lottie Bell Lingerie. We're very excited you're here. We have a special guest to introduce you to, and as you may have heard, Lottie Bell Lingerie is an undergarment business with a mission to give back to help keeping young girls in school. And we have chosen to work with Jennifer Taylor and her organization, Sylvias Sisters. So she's here, thank you Jennifer.
Thank you for having us.
To tell us a little bit about what her organization does and how they support young girls. So,
thank you Heidi, thank you for having us and for giving us this opportunity to highlight what we do. We do a lot of things to help girls stay in school, but our main objective is to provide feminine hygiene products to girls, and we're a 501c3 nonprofit here in Richmond, Virginia, and we're made totally up of volunteers.
Great, thank you. So Jennifer, your core mission, can you break that down a little bit?
Sure. What we do is we provide feminine hygiene products to girls both here locally in the Richmond, Virginia area and also abroad. And what we do is we provide these products to girls who don't have access to these products because of either poverty or actually they just don't have a Walmart close by. We do a lot of, we work in a lot of countries such as Uganda, and that's where we originated, trying to help those ladies there or girls stay in school because they just didn't have access or money to buy products. And so what we do is we really want to keep girls in school, and we have found out that one of the obstacles to that is actually not having feminine hygiene products. So that's what we do.
Right. So these kits that you provide, I'm guessing that there's two different scenarios. The young women in Uganda probably have different needs than our girls locally. Can you explain how you all are addressing the different needs?
Sure. Yes, there are different needs that that girls have here in the U.S. and girls have actually abroad. And every girl should have access to feminine hygiene products. And in other countries, basically a lot of times it's not just poverty, but it's just having a store where they can purchase items. In Uganda, for example, where we started our work, they don't have stores where they can go. If you live out in the village in rural Uganda, then they don't have really stores where you can go get disposable products. And if they did, they still have to be replenished. And they also have a problem with trash and that type of thing, how to dispose of things. So what we do is we make washable, reusable products for them. And then girls locally, if you're a girl here in Richmond, Virginia, and your parents are working poor people or they don't make a whole lot of money. Money is tight. Then if you don't know where your next meal is coming from, then you probably don't know how you're going to afford and be able to manage your menstrual period. So what we do here is we provide disposable products to girls in schools.
Great, well, thank you. So you mentioned a Sylvia.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, if it's Sylvias Sisters, can you tell everybody who Sylvia
Sure.
is? And in
Yes.
fact, does she have a sister?
Sylvia does have a sister, and her name is Nolene, and then she has a rather large family, but anyway, she does have sisters, but we feel like that actually we are all sisters in this big world, and that's why we call ourselves Sylvias Sisters.
So Jennifer, tell me how you got started with Sylvias Sisters.
Well, we were first told about this issue by a lovely Ugandan woman named Sylvia Namukasa, and Sylvia was one of the first girls in her village to go to complete her education, her secondary education, and then go on to college. And so she completed all that, and then she started giving back to her community. And I learned about what she did through my son who works for Carnegie Mellon University. And we had started talking back and forth, and then she told me about the issue that girls have with managing their menstrual period in Uganda. And so I thought, what could we do to help? So what I did is I knew that my son was going to be returning to Uganda, so armed with the information she gave me, I enlisted some of my friends and ladies here in the Richmond, Virginia area, and we just kind of met at one of my friends' house, June Harper's house, and we just started sewing and making washable, disposable kits for girls in Uganda. And our first production, we made 300 kits, which is thousands of pads. And so it was just a big success, and they
Right.
wanted more. So we continued, and then we became a nonprofit after that. And since then, since that first 300 that we delivered, kits that we have delivered over 2,000
Wow.
kits to women and girls in Uganda, Tanzania, Nicaragua, Haiti, and the Ukraine. So we're kind of gone worldwide.
Yeah.
And when we ask them what can we do better, they say make more kits. So we are doing that, but we're also looking to partner with, and we have already done this, actually with AfriPads. And when we're able to buy washable, reusable products in country, we're doing that because what we want to do is be able to empower not only the women that we're giving these products to, but women who are trying to earn a wage. And AfriPads, they actually, their employees are made up of mostly women. It's like 95% plus are women. And so that kind of helps with the economy of the country also.
Right, awesome. Right, well, I said the other day something about it takes a village. And I feel like since I've met you and since we've been doing this work, that it's becoming quite a village of people that can support, and that's what it needs.
Yes.
To get rolling. So that, just real quick, getting the products, so you either make the products, or in some cases, I understand that you are considering using the business called AfriPads, but getting the products from here, from your crew who is actually constructing them and making them here, and then they come to you, and then how do they get from here to there? Because
yeah.
I understand that that's not easy.
Okay. It's not easy, but it's kind of it's really neat because people are connected. You don't really realize how connected you are to people. And how we met Sylvia is actually through my son when he was doing some work in Uganda. And he stays with Sylvia and her parents in a little village in Uganda. So that's how we got connected up with her, and we learned about this issue. And once I learned about her, then I found out that there were people here, there were Ugandans here in this area that actually knew Sylvia. And so one of those was a priest in Palmyra, Virginia, and another one is a monk at the Abbey here in Richmond. And so they knew Sylvia. And how we get things when these priests and monks travel to Uganda, they usually will take items for us. And my son, when he travels to Uganda, with Carnegie Mellon University, then he also takes these kits for us. We have lots of, we're not a faith-based organization, but we work with a lot of mission groups. And these mission groups, go to different parts of the country, and they have mission work that they do in Africa and South America, Central America. So we partner with them also to provide them with products so that they can take on their mission trips. So that's our biggest way, that's the big way of getting it there. Mm-hmm. There are costs involved even in doing that, because when they take the products, then you have to pay for extra baggage. And once they get in country, then you have to provide transportation for these products to get out into the rural areas that they normally go to.
Right, that's mm-hmm. just amazing, really, how it gets from one place to another. And,
yeah.
And that also brings up one of the last thoughts I have was you also have a group that you work with locally, that you partner with locally. Is that correct?
We do. Sylvias Sisters partners with Communities and Schools, which is another nonprofit that works directly in the schools. Mm-hmm. So what they work directly, with the schools. They have representatives in each of the schools in the Richmond City school system, and there's also a Communities and Schools Chesterfield, and we work with Bowling Creek Middle, but we work through Communities in Schools because they have already identified the students that need products, and they are helping them with other aspects of just trying to stay in school and dealing with poverty. And they have been tremendous, and they're very excited to partner with us. And so we're real happy to be able to do that through an organization that's already established. So we collect the products through people that have had product drives for us. So if you have a product drive for us, then we're able to take that, give it to Communities and Schools, and then they give it to their representatives that are in each of the schools and distribute them to the girls. And the girls will have access to the sanitary pads to use at school and to take home. Because, like I said, if you don't know where your next meal is coming from, you surely don't know where your feminine hygiene, how you're going to manage that.
Well, that's great. So if some of these ladies wanted to help support your cause, what are some of the ways, and how can they contact you?
Well, sure. One of the best things that you could do tonight is actually to purchase LBL lingerie. So either purchase some of those wonderful undergarments that you'll be seeing tonight, because a portion of that does go back to us directly. So that is wonderful. You're a great giving partner, and thank you for doing that. And then there are other ways that you can do it. You can go online to sylviassisters.org, and you can donate online. We have a PayPal account there, so you can use any credit card that you have. You can host a Bead for Life party and put Sylvias Sisters as your nonprofit that you want your proceeds to go to. You can do, we have
Can somebody contact you if they wanted to do a donation drive?
Sure,
Like some-
and that's actually, donation drives are very, very important. They're very vital to what we do. So if somebody wanted to do a donation drive, then all they would need to do is to contact us at Sylvias Sisters at gmail.com, and we will help them set that up and help them organize one of those. But that is a wonderful way to help, especially right here at home.
Great. Well, thank you.
Well,
Thank you so much for being with
Well,
us.
thank you.
So Jennifer, how did you get started with all of this?
Well, we were brought to.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's terrible when you think about it.
It's okay. It's okay.
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 So Jennifer, tell me how you got started with Sylvias Sisters.
Well, I was first told about the issue.
I'm really sorry.
These outtakes might be kind of funny.